Welcome to the University of Cape Town. We trust that you will enjoy this short video. It will give you a brief overview of UCT and its history. And we will visit UCT's 4 campuses. The first, some distance away from the main campus, is the Hiddingh campus. It is located within Cape Town's historic Gardens precinct, a stone's throw away from the city centre. The second is our Breakwater campus. It houses our Graduate School of Business and adjoins Cape Town's most popular tourist destination, the Victoria and Alfred waterfront. The third campus houses our Faculty of Health Sciences. It's close to the famous Groote Schuur Hospital, one of UCT's main teaching hospitals. The fourth and largest campus, the Groote Schuur campus, is situated on the picturesque slopes of Devil's Peak and comprises upper, middle and lower campuses. Before we visit each of the campuses, let's go back in time to explore UCT's origins. The University of Cape Town began its life as the South African College for Boys in 1829 and later moved to what is now known as the Hiddingh campus. The college had a small tertiary education facility. However, this grew substantially after the discovery of gold and diamonds in 1880. And in 1887, the college admitted its first women students. In 1891, mining magnate Cecil John Rose pushed for the establishment of South Africa's first national teaching university. He later bequeathed the site on his Groote Schuur estate, which would become UCT's Groote Schuur campus. On the 2nd of April, 1918, the University of Cape Town was formally established. It started with just 659 students and today has over 25,000 students. The next 2 decades saw a period of rapid development as construction began on the new campus, and by 1928, most of its facilities had moved to the Groote Schuur campus. UCT's development over the next 7 decades cannot be viewed in isolation from the prevailing political developments in South Africa. Although the university admitted small numbers of black students during the early years, much of the segregation practiced by society in general permeated university life. In 1910, Harold Cressy became the first black student to graduate from the South African College with a BA degree. And in 1933, Zainunisa Sissi Gool became the first black woman to graduate from UCT with a master's degree. And despite severe restrictions imposed by the apartheid regime, she was later admitted to the Supreme Court as an advocate. In 1946, A.C. Jordan was the first black African to be appointed as an academic staff member at UCT. 10 years later, he became the first African to receive a PhD at UCT. UCT was not always successful in the fight against discrimination. Its resistance to legislated segregation, and specifically the University Education Act of 1959, did not prevent its passage into law. In 1968, after intense pressure from the apartheid authorities, UCT withdrew the appointment of Dr. Archie Mafeje, who had been poised to become UCT's first black senior lecturer in social anthropology. In protest to UCT's capitulation, hundreds of UCT students and staff staged a 9-day sit-in to protest the UCT Council's decision. This spirit of protest is one that typified campus politics over the next 3 decades. Today, UCT continues to encourage its academics and students to participate in key matters affecting society. To gain further insight into UCT's origins, we have to start at the Hiddingh campus, which housed UCT's predecessor, the South African College. Today, the campus houses a number of departments that fall under the umbrella of UCT's renowned Faculty of Humanities. These include the Michaelis School of Fine Art and the Drama Department, where students study the creative and performing arts. This historic campus features a number of important heritage buildings, a national monument, The Egyptian building dates from 1841 and is the oldest building in South Africa specifically built for tertiary education purposes. Also significant is the campus's Little Theatre. Built in 1881, it originally housed a South African college chemistry lab. In 1934, the space was converted into an experimental theatre for student productions and remains one of the city's most popular theatres with a reputation for staging exciting new works. Award-winning actors such as Peter Dirk Ace, Richard E. Grant and Janice Honeyman performed here in their youth. The second campus we visit is UCT's Breakwater campus. Situated in Cape Town's stellar tourist attraction, the V&A waterfront. The campus derives its name from the Breakwater prison, which was established to house convicts who worked on the construction of the Breakwater in Table Bay. Once the Breakwater was complete, the site continued to be used as a prison until 1926, when it became a hostel for migrant dock workers. In 1991, it was extensively renovated to accommodate the Graduate School of Business, known as the GSB. Today, our GSB is acknowledged as being amongst the very best in the world. It runs a full suite of programs from its flagship MBA to programs for up-and-coming young managers and entrepreneurs. The school equips its students with skills and know-how to work internationally, but especially in emerging markets and economies. It is one of only 2 African business schools to be accredited by the prestigious European Foundation for Management Development. Its full-time MBA program is the only one in Africa to be ranked in the Financial Times Global Top 100. UCT's Health Sciences campus was established in 1927 when the medical school was built adjacent to the suburb of Observatory, a few kilometers away from Upper Campus on Rhodes Groote Schuur estate. 10 years later, construction was also completed on the adjoining new General Teaching Hospital, Groote Schuur Hospital. Today, UCT's Faculty of Health Sciences is acknowledged as one of the country's leading medical schools. Its association with Groote Schuur Hospital continues, and it is here where the majority of its clinical teaching takes place. There are a number of highly regarded research institutes in the faculty, including the Institute for Infectious Disease and Molecular Medicine, which is researching treatments for diseases that afflict many in the developing world, including HIV and TB. The Cape Heart Center, headquarters of the Christian Barnard Division of Cardiothoracic Surgery, is also located on the Health Sciences campus. It is named in honor of the pioneering UCT alumnus and university professor who performed the world's first human-to-human heart transplant in 1967. The fourth and largest campus, the Groote Schuur campus, incorporates upper, middle, and lower campuses. UCT's main academic hub, or upper campus, houses the majority of departments that fall under the umbrella of the faculties of Commerce, Humanities, Engineering and the Built Environment, Science, and the highly respected Center for Higher Education Development. The iconic Jamison Hall dominates the landscape of Upper Campus and is the site of several graduation ceremonies that take place annually in June and December. UCT takes pride in the accomplishments of its graduates. They have gone on to make a difference in society through their work in many areas of human endeavor. Some of our celebrated alumni include 5 Nobel laureates. Aside from celebratory scenes following graduation, the Jamison Plaza in front of the hall sees a lot of student activity throughout the year, especially during orientation week at the start of each year, when students have the chance to join any of the university's over 100 cultural and special interest societies, as well as to participate in some of the 43 sporting clubs on campus. Close by in the center of the campus is the state-of-the-art UCT library, comprising the main Chancellor Oppenheimer Library, named after former UCT Chancellor Harry Oppenheimer, and 9 branch libraries. Together they hold over 1.2 million printed volumes, plus another 60,000 journal titles. Academics and students are also able to access material from over 200 electronic databases. Middle Campus is home to the Faculty of Law, the School of Economics, and there are a number of administrative and student services buildings, including the main administration hub, the Bremner Building, which houses the offices of the Vice Chancellor and other university executives and administrators. Lower Campus comprises several large student residences, as well as the School of Music and of Dance, which are adjacent to one of Cape Town's most popular and internationally renowned entertainment complexes, the university's Baxter Theatre Centre. A sophisticated staff and student transport system of Jammy bus shuttles is integrated into Cape Town's public transport system and links UCT's campuses and surrounding residential areas. UCT constantly strives to improve its facilities for teaching and student accommodation. These improvements include the construction of a 7-story student residence in Observatory. With the capacity to house almost 900 students in A-grade student accommodation, this residence will add significantly to the present 7,000 beds available in official UCT residences. New information and communication technology developments include sophisticated data centers, which provide both a secure and stable environment for the academic and administrative functions of the university. UCT provides a high-speed wired network, as well as an expanding number of wireless hotspots across all campuses. Undergraduate students are supported in modern, well-equipped student labs containing approximately 2,400 PCs across campus. UCT is also at the forefront in the high-performance computing arena, where demanding computational work is carried out on the SA grid. These capital expenditure projects signal the university's commitment to providing the necessary physical infrastructure and services to meet its vision for transformation, opening its doors to more students from a spectrum of different backgrounds and destinations. The university continues to strive for excellence in all its endeavors. It has consistently featured as the highest-ranked African university in 3 of the world's most prestigious international rankings, while locally, its accredited research outputs are the highest of all South African universities. In 2009, Vice-Chancellor Dr. Max Price and his senior leadership team, in consultation with staff, students and alumni, developed a new mission and strategic goals for the period 2010 to 2014. These strategic goals steer our institution in planned changes over the next years, with the ultimate aim of positioning UCT as an academic gateway to Africa. Our mission emphasizes our aspiration to engage in quality research, teaching, and innovation, and has at its heart our commitment to contribute to solutions to challenges pertinent to the African continent. These Afropolitan ideals will further internationalize UCT and are underpinned by our continuing drive towards transformation, ensuring redress, nurturing diversity and inclusivity, and reinforcing the principles of non-racialism. We plan to further strengthen UCT's reputation as one of the world's top universities through enhancing the quality and caliber of our graduates and continuing to make a contribution to South Africa's pressing developmental needs. We trust that you have enjoyed this brief overview of our university's history and the visit to the 4 campuses.